If you're over 50 and you feel tired for no reason, your muscles cramp at night, your sleep is broken, your blood pressure keeps creeping up, this video is for you. There is one mineral quietly disappearing from your body right now. Most doctors never test for it properly. They run the standard blood test, it comes back normal, and they send you home. But that test misses up to 99% of the problem. The mineral is magnesium. And after 50, your body begins losing it faster than you can replace it through your gut, through your kidneys, and through the medications you take every day to stay healthy. Here is what makes this different. The solution isn't just a supplement. It was written in an ancient text over 3,000 years ago. 7 specific foods. Every single one targets exactly what your body loses after 50. Stay until the end, because the last food is the one most people completely overlook, and it may be the most powerful of all. Before we continue, think of someone over 50 you care about. They're tired, cramping, taking more medications every year, and they have no idea this video exists. You found it. They didn't. That's why channels like Nature Heals grow, because people like you share life-changing information with the people who need it most. If you're not subscribed yet, do it now. This channel isn't backed by big companies or massive ad budgets. It grows because viewers decide this knowledge is worth spreading. Subscribe to Nature Heals, share this video, and help someone you love stay informed, healthier, and stronger as they age. Now, let's uncover what's really happening inside the body after 50. Here's what nobody tells you about getting older. After 50, your body's ability to absorb magnesium drops sharply. Your gut becomes less efficient. Your kidneys excrete more of it. And the bones that once stored it begin releasing less back into your bloodstream when you need it most. Even if you're eating reasonably well, you're running a deficit. Every single day, it gets worse. The most commonly prescribed medications for people over 50, blood pressure drugs, water pills, acid reflux tablets, all accelerate magnesium loss. Proton pump inhibitors block the channel your gut uses to absorb it. Diuretics flush it straight out through your urine. These are medications millions of people take daily, for years, without anyone warning them. And your doctor's blood test cannot detect this. Only about 1% of your body's magnesium is in your blood. The rest is locked inside your cells and bones. So your test comes back normal while your cells are running empty. The symptoms show up slowly. Fatigue that doesn't go away with rest. Night cramps, poor sleep, anxiety, irregular heartbeat, brain fog, rising blood pressure. This is not aging, this is depletion. And it is fixable with food. What God wrote down 3,000 years ago. In Deuteronomy 8:8, God described the Promised Land through 7 specific foods, not as poetry, as provision. These were the foods that would sustain a people who had spent 40 years surviving in the desert, crossing harsh terrain, building, farming, growing old with strength. When modern nutritional science examined each one, something extraordinary emerged. Every single food on that ancient list directly addresses what the aging body loses after 50. Magnesium, bone density, heart health, blood sugar control, gut protection, inflammation, energy. These weren't random crops. They were a nutritional system built for resilience, built for longevity. Food 1. Wheat, not the white flour in your kitchen. The ancient Hebrews ate whole emmer wheat bran, germ, and all slowly fermented using wild yeast. What we now call sourdough. Modern white bread has had up to 85% of its original magnesium stripped away before it reaches your plate. Sourdough fermentation changes that. The natural bacteria break down phytic acid, the compound that locks minerals inside the grain, unlocking magnesium and making it fully absorbable. It also lowers the bread's impact on blood sugar, delivering steady energy instead of a spike and crash. What to do? Replace refined white bread with genuine sourdough made from whole grain flour. Even 1 or 2 servings a day makes a measurable difference. Food 2. Barley. Barley contains one of the highest concentrations of beta-glucan, a fiber that forms a thick gel in your digestive tract, slowing the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream. Multiple clinical studies confirm it, meaningfully lowers fasting blood sugar, reduces insulin resistance, and brings down LDL cholesterol. It also delivers 133 milligrams of magnesium per 100 grams, one of the highest concentrations of any grain. And it feeds your gut bacteria, producing short-chain fatty acids that strengthen your intestinal lining and lower systemic inflammation. What to do? Buy hulled barley not pearled, which has been polished of most nutrients. Cook it like rice. Add it to soups or eat it as porridge. 3 servings a week delivers measurable cardiovascular and blood sugar benefits. Food 3. Grapes. The ancient Hebrews dried them. Concentration matters nutritionally. Dried grapes deliver up to 32 milligrams of magnesium per 100 grams, compared to just 7 milligrams fresh. But the real power is in the antioxidants: resveratrol, anthocyanins, proanthocyanidins. These compounds protect your artery walls from oxidative damage, reduce arterial stiffness, one of the primary causes of high blood pressure after 50, and measurably lower carotid intima media thickness, a direct marker of arterial plaque. They also provide vitamin K, which works alongside magnesium to direct calcium into your bones rather than your artery walls. What to do? Choose dark raisins with no added sugar. A small handful, about 30 grams, 3 to 4 times a week. Soak overnight for better absorption. Or eat fresh dark grapes in season. Skin on that is where most of the protective compounds live. Food 4. Figs. Dried figs deliver 68 to 80 milligrams of magnesium per 100 grams. But what makes them exceptional is the combination they carry. Calcium, potassium, and magnesium, all 3 in meaningful concentrations in a single whole food. Here is why that matters. Most people over 50 are told to take calcium for their bones. But calcium without sufficient magnesium doesn't go where you want it. Instead of being deposited into bone tissue, it can end up in your arteries. Magnesium is the mineral that directs calcium into your bones and keeps it out of your blood vessels. Figs also deliver pectin, a soluble fiber that feeds your gut bacteria and reduces the chronic low-grade inflammation that accelerates aging in every organ. And potassium works directly to lower blood pressure by relaxing blood vessel walls and counteracting excess sodium. What to do? Soak 4 to 5 dried figs overnight. Eat them first thing in the morning on an empty stomach and drink the soaking water. This simple habit improves mineral absorption, supports digestion, and delivers a concentrated dose of bone-protecting nutrients before your day begins. Food 5. Pomegranates. Pomegranates contain punicalagins and punichelins, antioxidants, so concentrated they are found almost nowhere else in nature. When these compounds enter your gut, your intestinal bacteria convert them into a molecule called urolithin A. And urolithin A does something remarkable. It triggers the cleanup and renewal of damaged mitochondria, the energy-producing engines inside every cell in your body. As you age, damaged mitochondria accumulate. Your energy drops, your muscles weaken. Urolithin A slows that process. Clinical trials in adults aged 55 to 70 show daily pomegranate consumption significantly lowers systolic blood pressure, reduces 2 dangerous inflammatory markers IL-6 and CRP, and raises the activity of PON1, a protective enzyme that breaks down harmful oxidized fats before they can damage your artery walls. One fruit, targeting your heart, your cells, your inflammation, and your energy simultaneously. What to do? Drink 50 to 100 milliliters of fresh pomegranate juice daily, not from concentrate, no added sugar. Or eat half a fresh pomegranate 3 to 4 times a week. Consistency is what delivers the benefit. Food 6. Olives and olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil contains oleocanthal, a natural anti-inflammatory that works through the same biological pathway as ibuprofen, without the side effects on your stomach or kidneys. For anyone over 50 dealing with chronic inflammation, this matters. It also contains oleuropein, a polyphenol that directly protects your bones. After 50, the body ramps up osteoclast activity, the cells that break down bone tissue. Oleuropein suppresses that process while stimulating osteoblasts in the cells that build new bone. And then there is hydroxytyrosol, one of the most powerful antioxidants in any food on Earth. It protects LDL cholesterol from oxidation, which is the specific step that turns cholesterol into arterial plaque. What to do? Use 20 to 30 milliliters of cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil every day. Drizzle it over cooked food, or take a tablespoon directly. Never fry with it at high heat that destroys the polyphenols. Buy in dark glass bottles. Eat whole olives regularly. The compounds in the fruit are even more concentrated than in the oil. Food 7. Dates. Dates contain 50 to 64 milligrams of magnesium per 100 grams. But the deeper benefit is what they do for your gut. After 50, the lining of your intestinal tract begins to thin. The tight junctions between intestinal cells and the structures that keep bacteria and toxins inside your gut and out of your bloodstream start to loosen. When that barrier breaks down, inflammatory compounds leak into your circulation. Researchers now call this leaky gut, and it is one of the primary drivers of chronic inflammation that accelerates aging across every system in your body. Dates contain beta-glucans, pectins, and hemicellulose fibers that feed your beneficial gut bacteria and produce the short-chain fatty acids your intestinal cells use as their primary fuel. That fuel strengthens the tight junctions and repairs the mucosal lining. Dates also contain gallic acid, ferulic acid, and quercetin polyphenols that reduce oxidative stress in the liver and support healthy blood sugar regulation. What to do? Eat 2 to 3 whole dates daily. Choose medjool or deglet noor varieties. If managing blood sugar, pair them with a handful of nuts or a tablespoon of tahini to slow sugar absorption. 7 foods, thousands of years old, and every single one targets exactly what your body needs after 50. Wheat and barley restore magnesium, protect blood sugar, and feed the gut bacteria that keep your intestinal lining strong. Grapes and pomegranates protect your arteries, fight inflammation, and trigger cellular renewal deep inside your mitochondria. Figs and dates build your bones, guard your gut wall, and deliver the mineral combinations your body needs to direct calcium where it belongs. And olive oil protects every cell membrane in your body, slows bone loss, and keeps inflammation from quietly destroying your cardiovascular system. This is not a diet. It is 7 foods added into what you already eat, working together as a system, the way they were always intended to. Start with 2 or 3. The easiest to find, the easiest to enjoy. Build from there. Morning. Soak and eat 4 dried figs and 2 to 3 dates with a glass of water. Magnesium, calcium, potassium, and gut protective fiber before your day begins. With meals, drizzle 20 to 30 milliliters of cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil over cooked food. Add whole olives whenever possible. Through the week, replace white rice or refined carbohydrates with hulled barley or whole grain sourdough 2 to 3 times. The shift alone makes a measurable difference in blood sugar and magnesium absorption. Daily. A small handful of dark raisins or a glass of fresh pomegranate juice. No added sugar. No shortcuts. No supplements required to start. No expensive protocols. Just food ancient, proven, and available right now in markets near you. If you are on blood pressure medication, acid flux tablets, or water pills, do not stop taking them without speaking to your doctor. These foods work alongside your treatment, restoring what your medication may be depleting. Many people find, over time and with medical guidance, that their need for certain medications reduces. That conversation belongs with your doctor. The people who lived before us crossed deserts, built civilizations, and raised generations with their bare hands. They were not taking supplements. They were eating wheat, barley, grapes, figs, pomegranates, olives, and dates. And they wrote it down so we would not forget. We forgot. Now you remember. If this video gave you something valuable, share it with someone you love. A parent managing blood pressure. A friend who is always tired. A sibling whose doctor keeps adjusting medications without explaining why. Subscribe and turn on notifications. Every week we bring you the foods, the habits, and the ancient wisdom that modern medicine is only now beginning to rediscover. No complexity, no confusion, nothing to sell you. The Creator placed everything your body needs inside the earth. We are simply here to help you find it again.